of offlane Mirana, and they made it look really good. It's basically playing, what, second, third carry or something.
We'll see now as we jump in game and see how Soniqs are going to be likely to play this one out. That Grandmaster tier, Quinn, Ember Spirit is, well, we'll see here what he's going to have to face off against the mid lane right now. Yuragi sending the bear, looking to try and scout. I think the wards, actually, well, Primal did keep his ward, or did keep his smoke. So I'm not sure if Soniqs quite know that OGF warded right on top of theirs.
Yeah, I didn't catch that either. Yeah, so they're just putting Primal mid, I believe. Yeah. So it's gonna be normal lanes here. Amar is going for the 33 build here with Magic Wand, 3 Iron Branches. Oh, they want to try for a kill here on Morph? they're just chasing him around.
Oh, they'll chase him. They have a bit of chase. They've got this
real... The 33 build here with Magic Wand, 3 Iron Branches. Oh, they want to try for a kill here on Morph? they're just chasing him around.
Oh, they'll chase him. They have a bit of chase. They've got this.
Okay,
really
they have arrow here. Is Fata gonna go for a frostbite? Oh, they just arrow straight up.
BZM, not expecting that one. There's gonna be the frostbite to prevent something like an onslaught away.
Very
nice blood for Quinn.
Yeah, huge.
That's almost a full bottle here for him, and I think, yeah, with the bounties, he just really needs to wait about 20 seconds. With the passive gold, he's got a bottle already coming his way.
Very nice. Oh, Draggy going for... I've never seen this on a lone druid. Going for 3 slippers here on his hero. Like, usually people either buy like a Blightstone on their Spirit Bear or perhaps an Orb of Venom.
Right. Yeah, I think I think, you know, you turn those eventually into, what is it, Wraith Bands after 25 and they become super efficient. But maybe expecting a more difficult time for his Baron lane. It sounded like you were super concerned about that, though, when we were considering the lane.
No, as long as Jakiro is like sticking with him, he should be completely fine. It's just here, when they hit level 2...
Wraith Bands after 25 and they become super efficient. But maybe expecting a more difficult time for his Baron lane. It sounded like you were super concerned about that, though, when we were considering the lane.
No, as long as Jakiro is like sticking with him, he should be completely fine. It's just here, when they hit level 2, like, you can always get caught out by this rebound. Like, just Marcy shenanigans.
Level 1 there, keen to start harassing the pair a bit. Yuragi with, again, all this agi doing decent damage from range. Let's make sure that Shakira lots of HP to work with as well. Can be quite annoying, and as you say, it's going to be a bit of the bodyguard here, as the bear really only has the Calling Blade. Mid lane, BZM already taking a fair amount of harass, but now can dish some back. Quick level 2, immediately point taken to the trample, and will walk Quinn back to the range creep. Chains,
Quinn is going for a kill, though.
Yeah.
Needs one more hit.
Ooh, the first blood is that, or not first blood, another kill is actually down bottom in the meantime.
Yep.
BZM really playing this matchup on edge here.
No, this Mirana Morse lane, especially these early levels. Oh, they're going
uproar. Quinn, clearing chains, there's Sleight of Fist in 2 more seconds and has the kill.
Very well played.
Didn't catch how Misha died there, but I can assume it was simply a rebound into arrow.
Yep.
Seems realistic in this lane.
No, but better him dying than... okay, he doesn't want to die without TP,
yeah,
though.
He doesn't want to die twice. He does want to be around, and luckily Yuragi, he micros the bear over to tank the arrow. Bear's got a little bit of HP.
He can die in 40 seconds, then it's fine, but before then, no.
He does not have Yuragi's permission to die.
Yeah.
Quinn already with Searing Chains, getting a little bit lucky there, that second target, selecting a range creep from BZM. So he's sipping on the bottle at least. So first blood for Quinn. And now, a solo kill against BZM's Primal Beast. He's Quinn off to an even better start than what he was off to last game.
Yeah, these things are huge, because he already has Blightstone Baller, right? And so all this harass is super powerful. And let's see. Okay, so Amar has 2 points in reactive armor. Seems to be doing really well in this lane.
Reactive armor and Whirling Death. A little bit of bonus strength there with the double gauntlets. So what's in his quick buy is already mid lane. BZM back down to half HP, but has bottle sips, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Amar, he's just kind of skipping waves here himself, it looks like. He's actually kind of already left Taiga, who once again has the duty of looking to stabilize this mid lane. He's going to be rotating in from behind. Quinn completely dry on mana. yeah, he won't be able to do too much here this early on. But again, Amar on his Timbersaw, right, doesn't need too much assistance here in this lane, it would seem. As it said, it's Misha down bottom, another arrow combo. We'll catch him out. No arrow there.
They didn't even arrow. Just hit him. Yeah. But this is okay. You were allowed to die there. You have TP up. You can either refill mid or you can just come back. Because when he hits level 4 here on Lone Druid, if he gets to put a point in Savage Roar, he should finally be safe. Yeah, Taiga trying to find his place on the map here. Gonna help contest the 4-minute rune.
He's been picked up on that dire observer ward though. It's just.
Oh, they're going on Lone Druid.
Actually, they are. Yuragi, the hero itself, eating the arrow. MSS trying to get the damage in, and with that last little punch, he has a kill. Down goes the bear. He'll have another one to resummon, fortunately, for not too long. So at least he'll be with bear.
Yeah, they're doing very well in this lane.
Very well, you could say.
Berries.
BZM. Ah, he's fine mid. Going as well. Just exchanging a couple bits of damage here and there. A sleight of fist, that's some serious damage. About 4 stick charges there, and a full bottle. Okay.
Yeah, he really wishes he could get a little TP refill here. It would be huge. Bottom, they're going. Yeah, they're just gonna keep going and going. But he has a point in Savage Roar.
He does. He's already used it. Misha still taking a fair amount of harass. Can turn for a dual breath in a second, but actually eats the arrow. He's got at least the infused raindrop, so that's not going to keep him alive here. Pi, did he have permission to die?
Let's take a look. Yeah.
Okay.
But now it's now it's starting to become a little too much. You're dying a little too much, buddy.
Maybe he can TP mid and at least offer BZM a refill in his trying times mid lane. The regeneration just not enough here. Quinn really starting to pump out damage. 2-3-0 build here on the Ember Spirit. He's about to get level 6 here, I think, off of this range creep. And he's got supports coming in as well as they get prepared to skirmish for the power. And he's just shy on 6, pardon.
Yeah, with the wagon, maybe pressure the tower. Ooh, he got the...
He's incoming. Rebound does stun up Primal Beast, but he's like a train. That Onslaught train has no brakes.
Yeah, did not get the correct angle there. And the issue is, the second you leave this Marana alone, right, like, she's gonna suffer.
Yeah, Jakiro already quite eager to dish out a bit of damage here.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you come closer to the lane, right, you try to fight the Jakiro, you're gonna get the bear. It's gonna be on you.
Like I said, you're gonna get the bear.
You're gonna get it. There's no escaping it.
No, there's not. We've had some pretty scary Lone Druid games here, and well, Yuragi, he's taking a death here, but seems to be on his way towards a decent game, as with that little punch ward down, they can't quite get the jump there, but over towards the mid lane where there's going to be Vata on a quick Frostbite, Quinn, Syrian Chains, the double root here, BZM trying to escape, but the Remnants out from Quinn. All 3 committed here, and they will collect a kill.
Yeah, even picking up the Observer ward there.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, Fata rotated mid. He's going to be the one with the haste rune, and little did you know, Crystal Maiden with a haste rune, completely a broken hero. Can't run from her.
Yeah, definitely helps. Doubling your movement speed.
Yeah, no boots here, but they will rotate on over. They're going to be picked up by the ward, and they're going to try and aim down for Yuragi. That'll trigger a TP from Taiga, but I think he's going to be a little bit too late, as Leslau is going to get the kill. MSS, oh, he's going to make it out alive as well. Misha doesn't have the right-click damage, and he's going to go down. Right? 2 kills for Leslau, maybe 3 now, as Taiga dying underneath his tier 1 tower. The right-clicks will take him down. 3 kills for Leslau.
Beautiful. It's nice to see Soniqs come back here and play. Like, they've had a rough group stage so far, but they're really bringing it out. I have to point back to that OG. They were looking quite dire game 1-2 around this time. But yeah, it's at least boding well for Soniqs. Mid lane is also like really rough right now.
Yeah,
level 4 Sleight of Fist.
It's 10-0, by the way.
Yep.
I just kind of picked up on that. 4, of course, on the Jakiro. BZM, he might actually add to that counter here. Quinn's going in. He's got Sleight of Fist in 2 seconds. I don't think this Pulverize is going to save BZM. He does manage to drink water while he has both hands on Quinn, though, and that'll actually keep him alive. I don't know how Primal Beast manages that.
Yeah, a little uproar, some more armor. He had 10 sticks too, right? So
that's true.
It's always alright.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, the issue here now, Quinn is going to get the rune, 100%, unless Taiga does some super sneaky.
And that's what I was about to bring up, right? Taiga, it doesn't feel like he's had quite the same impact that he did as he did in game 1, right, of this series. His rotations mid haven't really been too fruitful here.
Yeah. I mean, the lane we haven't talked much about is this Amar, Timbersaw, basically kicking the Morphling out of lane, 2 levels up on him. So that's where, like, that's why the game is not looking absolutely horrendous, like a 3-4k goal lead, because Amar is doing really well.
And Yuragi's still finding farm on the bear. He's already got the full boots upgraded on it and a casual gloves of haste, eventually into Mask of Madness.
Yep. No, so that's what I'm saying. Like, the gold lead is not that big, and we literally saw OG last game just easily overcome like a small gold lead.
Oh, now they're going to go for Fata, the Maiden. Even slowed more, 200 move speed. You can't bear to see it here. Yuragi, though, doesn't quite have the
Here
procs
he
for a
is.
kill there.
Mojo.
And actually, the rebound did a great cast there, though, on the Fear. Yuragi, the bear, maybe in some trouble. He hasn't even renamed it. It's just called Spirit Bear. But Quinn's coming on in. He wants to give it a title of dead. And down it goes. And in fact, with the kill, I think because of the Spirit
drops.
Link, they kill Yuragi as well with it. So 300 gold plus the kill on Yuragi. Now with Misha, so taking a dive. That's big moves here for Soniqs.
Yeah. Yeah, Taiga stacked up a lot, right? So they had a big Ancient stack and a big Hardcamp stack. BCM picks up the Hardcamp stack, but who will farm the Ancients? I'm guessing Amar will have to farm that. Yeah. Are they getting the tower? Who's... Okay, Amar is steeping bottom. He'll defend this tower.
Time for Amar. He's going to be moving around the map. Quick little arrow and frostbite for him.
Is he
continuing to
dead?
stun him. Is he just dead? Okay. Quinn back in now, which is looking to fight a bit more.
No.
And that's a TP into death and a tip onto Amar from Fata. MSS and Fata both still taking a dive, but it's going to be
Quinn is
Taiga.
strong
And
here.
now Misha going down. BZM fighting versus Quinn, but Quinn's still very healthy. Pops the stick, drinking the bottle as well for a little bit more mana. Continuing to dive, and OG set to lose 4 here as Quinn underneath the tier 1 tower. He will go for the double kill. Oh, Amar TPing in, but really just gets the tip instead.
Yeah, no, that's honestly, that's a classic in Timber games. You played versus nothing for like 4 minutes now, right? You're feeling so strong. You're like, all right, I can defend this tower, guys. You TP in, but you don't have a hood, you don't have a Vanguard. You're going the most greedy, like trying to get Yule Scepter. So they just look at you kind of weirdly, right? And then they throw all the spells and you die.
And credit to Sonic, I mean, no hesitation here, right? As soon as they see him TPing in, they don't panic. They immediately go in for the stuns, the combos, the roots. Quinn is back in, right? He left the Remnant there strategically. Sort of jump right in, and with Amar dead, they're not really scared of too much. BZM getting some pickoffs here, but it's MSS who is looking to at least get revenge onto Taiga. Disarmed, he can't use this little Unleash Fury, sorry. Taiga is forced to use the ult
Quinn is in the back here, though.
Quinn is chasing, looks for the skill onto Misha. Sleight of Fist in a second here, has Syrian Chains as well, easily pick up the kill. Is caught though by the Fortune's End, has enough mana just barely to escape, but BCM is going to give chase now with the Onslaught. Arrow interrupting the trample, however, and now the counter initiation from MSS on the rebound. Quinn picks up a second kill and might look for more. They know Taiga has no ulti, but they're not going to be this aggressive. Quinn's out of mana, and he's going to have to go home to refill.
Oh, Leslie was having an amazing game too. Like, obviously, not too hard for him to have a good game since Mojo has been going crazy, but it's really gonna help this game to have this fat Mirana helping out to carry. Because Morphling has had a little tougher time, so he's gonna need, he's gonna need even more time to catch up, right? So.
Absolutely. And Amar wasn't really quite the force we thought he would be early on. He's actually switched up the build from a Yule Scepter into Lotus early, but he's caught Yawar. Maybe looking for MSS, who's going to simply TP away. Lovely little TP animation there.
Yeah, he called Yawar over to save him.
Yeah.
But Quinn, highest net worth, level 10, almost got Maelstrom too.
And I think he's in a bit of a comfort zone, right, for him. Not only is he playing a hero he's obviously very comfortable and good at, he's won his lane, and he's continued to have impact from here. 8-0-3 already on the Ember Spirit.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge.
And, I mean, he's been involved of 11 of 18 kills. There's been 18 kills against OG.
That's funny, right? And they're only up 2k gold. 18 kills in 12 minutes.
The closest 3 to 18 game I think I've ever seen, Pi.
Yeah. Okay, so BCM, okay, this is what I'm always wondering. What does it look like when Primal Beast tries to farm Ancients? Not too good.
Yeah, Mar pings a sorry. And Soniqs, they're moving in here to contest the stack. Quinn says, thank you very much. We'll see how many of these he can collect as Amari is coming on over to try and prevent the stack from completely being stolen. TP as well. It'll be Misha from behind joining the fight, but he actually doesn't have Macropire yet. Ice Path at the ready, and it looks like they'll at least be able to get MSS.
Leslow is here. Can he get an arrow?
defended. There's an arrow coming on in, but the Frostbite sets up for a long duration one, but a nice dispel from Taiga, commits the ulti there, so they can pick up a second kill, but it's only 2 supports. Stack still defended, but Soniqs, they're thinking they can maybe go for a little bit more now. Syrian Chains, another slide of fist here onto Quinn, as well as with his Maelstrom really starting to do a little bit more damage now on these right clicks.
Yeah.
Quinn dispelled of the Flame Guard, a little bit frustrating for him, and that'll at least put a pause here in the action. Quinn looks at Amar, and Amar is going to go to Timber Chain away. But Amar now with a Lotus, so he has a dispel for himself. As he is going to have to watch this tier 1 tower go down. Taiga as well has a dispel,
Mojo
nice
going
job,
in.
magic immune, and they're going to unleash Anjum, receives the Lotus buff. Soniqs maybe in a bit deep here, but maybe the one deep is actually Amar. The good old fear at least is going to stop Vada from unleashing the freezing field, but Amar still is going to go down, did get off a Whirling Death rather before he died, so at least they can turn for a kill onto both supports yet again. But now it's Lelis who's godlike here on the offlane Mirana.
Oh, 908. Yeah, that feels pretty good.
Holy moly.
Already got Falcon Blade, Maelstrom.
Yeah, these two
It's
lanes
dream
going
game.
swimmingly, and there's
arrow.
actually an arrow onto BZM. Look at the damage between these two. Oh, he didn't get the full onslaught off, but it's not going to matter. He's still going to be A-okay here.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the way they're playing, it's really good. They're just putting pressure on, letting Yawar do whatever he wants. So I'm hoping Yawar like goes into that Juragi mode, just finds those creep camps and keeps farming him up.
Kicks it into second gear here for the farming overdrive. And yeah, I mean, he's not been required in any of these fights, and as a result has nearly the full Yasha now for his second blade after the Falcon Blade. Soniqs doing well to keep applying pressure in the mid lane. Anytime BCM goes to farm this wave, even with Trample, he needs Taiga behind him for a possible dispel. Quinn, Spidey senses, some would call it. Others would call it just an observer ward as well. Scouting 3 enemy heroes there. He's not going to run into his death.
Yeah.
Nice job by him. Himself alive.
No, so Soniqs, they're calming down the game a bit, but I'm hoping that they can farm a little bit now, but that then they get back together and keep pressuring.
Wait, are you seeing this? I didn't know you could disassemble. Almar's disassembling Lotus for Arcanes and then, you know, using them. I've never seen that before, surprisingly. I'm sure it's done. I've just actually never seen it.
I don't think I've seen it either. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the cooldown, you can't just like spam it, right? But
yeah,
he's using it for mana. Now he's putting that mana to some work for Yawar. But Soniqs are smoking on over here, and they might be in position here to cut off Amar, as smoke will break. Fata in on top of his hero. He has freezing field. Gonna start letting it go now. Adaptive strike, but a nice cancel from Misha as OG have wrapped around the smoke tank, anticipating this kind of move. They're gonna get through Fata now, so they have morphed here into the Mirana. So Yoar's got a lot of mobility. Quinn finds himself in a little bit of a pickle, but guarded by the Moonlight Shadow now. And here's Lelis onto the backlines, immediately nukes through Taiga. He's caught though. Another nice ice pass out from Misha, but it's not going to change the outcome of this fight. 4 dead as Quinn is starting to really clean up here. Maelstrom online for him. He's now beyond godlike as well. The second hero on the Soniqs lineup here who's beyond godlike.
Yeah. No, I was starting to get a little worried there for Soniqs, because OG were reading that play, like they were collapsing with every hero. But then Leslau TP's mid, luckily, and joins up, and they get to clean up the fight there.
A clean house. And Quinn, he looks absolutely overjoyed.
Yeah.
Hiragi, a little bit less, right? It's kind of stressful mode for him. The team, they're doing what they can for him, right? The team's dying for him for space, for the bear, and his Spirit Bear coming along pretty nicely for his Desolator, but I mean, I just don't think even if he joins these fights, he's just a little bit too far behind at this stage. But, you know, a great fight.
Yeah, here we catch the fight, right? But they're so ready. Like, Misha instantly cancels the Crystal Maiden ultimate. And I start fearing a little bit for them here, right? It's hard to catch the Ember, but like the fight's not going their way. But then you see Leslau charging down here. And bam. They all literally just die in, what, 3 seconds?
Yeah. Slide of fist there. Bonus damage between everyone. Lelis caught by a second, but only for a second. There's Yawar. He's having a good time.
Yeah.
He knows. As he's in a pretty good position here, and especially after a tough day 1 for Soniqs and a tough game 1 versus OG. He can at least be a little bit more, you know, of clear mind. as they continue to try and close this game out. Of course, they're in no position really to be closing the game out in the next 5 minutes. It's not looking that dire for OG. OG still have a couple of power spikes upcoming, and they've done well, again, to create lots of space for Yuragi, who is nearly at his Deso. BZM nearly at his BKB as well. Then he can finally actually pulverize heroes.
Yeah.
A little bit more easy.
I mean, a nice part with this lead for Soniqs is that MSS has gotten to farm quite a bit. Because I was talking earlier about, right, like, I think this game is unplayable for Marcy unless she gets BKB. And she's definitely gonna get it this game.
She is. Oh, hold on, there's a macro actually. It's onto Lelis. This is a big kill. Oh, Taiga, 1,000 gold. That a boy. The support squad doing work here. Yaour was in the vicinity, is going to go ahead and morph into Primal Beast and outrun the Ice Path. BZM.
Quinn is looking top though. They're okay. Going on the Lone Druid.
Found the Yuragi Lone Druid. They've slain the bear, which is significant damage here for Yuragi. That's percentage-based damage, but he's got another bear to summon. OG as well reinforcing as they do TP to the tier 1 tower. They look now to cleave through Fata, who is in a pretty bad position for a maiden. On she goes.
Yeah, some nice moves there by OG.
I think that's is that Deso for bear? No, not yet. It's now on its way though. I was wondering if Yuragi had Deso for that kill and it can start stacking up some damage, but every kill from here on out will come with some bonus damage from Yuragi.
Yeah, so OG definitely leveled up here. They got BKB on Primal Beast, and as you said, the Deso is coming for Lone Druid. So quite strong right now.
Even Taiga with that 1,000 gold.
Oh, yeah.
He's immediately invested it. Look, a full Ghost Scepter for him.
Yeah, it feels good.
So that's going to be Lelis having 1 death to his name. Fortunately for him, I mean, if you are going to feed that 1k gold to anyone, it is onto a support. We'll see how much of a difference that makes, but he's almost at his BKB, and we'll have that now. BZM has his BKB completed online as Yuragi, his bear, in some danger.
It's only
there.
one bear here.
Quinn
Killing the bear is good enough.
Oh, and they didn't actually get the fear off. MSS looking for the hero proper, as he does get that little spell off. Fata in the backlines, though, free to use the ultimate as Yuragi, the bear, spirit bear anyway, is actually going to get the false promise. Taiga trying to keep himself alive. These Maelstrom procs doing damage, and that's the bear dead.
Ooh, and
300 gold for Lelis, and there's not another bear here for how long?
Yeah, like 30 seconds, but we got the Gaimin rune here. We got double damage in front of the Roche pit. So like without this DD, you'd never go for this. But now, I think it's just dead. Like look at it.
I'm looking, and that's a lot of damage for this Roshan to try and take. MSS, of course, he can't quite tank this though. That is kind of a little bit of a problem for the Soniqs lineup is they do start falling behind. They don't have like a really great frontliner, but right now the advantage that Yaour has, especially now in Aegis, he can be that frontliner. OG will not be able to contest his first Roshan, and a bit of frustration I think for BZM right now. Oh man, I just got this BKB. We have a Gem of True Sight, so we can fight them through Moonlight Shadow, but I just got no opportunity here.
No, it's very frustrating. You kind of just hit your power spike in items, and yeah, your bear dies and you lose Roche. Like, definitely not what you want.
Don't you just hate it when your bear dies?
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's not good here. OG is going to continue farming up though, and this Lone Druid shard as well is incredibly powerful, right? So you get that basic dispel for himself, which is going to help him remove, say, something like Searing Chains, right?
Yeah, or Frostbite.
Or Frostbite, right? One of these two roots that Soniqs have. Of course, they do have redundant roots, so they might be able to still, you know, get the required lockdown onto him, but it does give you a little bit more survivability. And OG, they make the call to smoke up here on their items. They're looking for a fight.
My waters rise.
Okay, Quinn. Quinn's got BKB. I don't know how you catch him here.
It's a little mad.
Oh, they're gonna cast this. Oh, no, they let him TP. Okay.
Yeah, Yuragi, he couldn't, you know, the bear didn't have the root button bound.
Yeah, but you do have a Savage Roar button, but I guess he wanted to save that for the fight.
That is true, you do have a Savage Roar button. But the Demolish also, that button doing some good work on the tier 1 tower. It will go down.
But Yaour's taking the tier 2, so
yeah, that he is.
Soniqs are happy about that.
He's actually almost got, well, he's about halfway towards IF Scotty here, with 1 ultimate orb and a 1k in the bank. Misha trying to maybe connect an Ice Path here, as BZM is going to cut the wave mid. Put a stop to this push, but the tier 2 is going to go down bottom without much of a fight.
Let's see, Fata is also trying to get a BKB. And I believe, yeah, MSS has completed. I kind of like this. If you look at the MSS inventory, he has Brown Boots, Magical, and then just BKB. Like, that's how important it is to get this item.
I mean, I think maybe outside of a bracer or something like that, it's not too different from a position 3 Marcy, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you should, like, if you can, you want to have like face boots, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's
feels good.
true. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
But it's utmost important to have BKB with Marcy this game.
And
now he
wants
wants level 12.
He's got the dagger of Ristle in his inventory. So with Unleash, I mean, sure, it's no basher, right? But he'll be doing some damage here.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right, now a Moonlight Shadow here for Soniqs. There is, however, a gem online for BZM. We've seen them already trying to wrestle back some map control, but the arrow going fishing, dodged by Amar last second, and in fact, they're going to counter Ishing out on Alelis. He's nearly dead here, has BKB, and is going to pop it here as Amar, it lacks the physical damage to easily kill this guy. Yuragi, though, or sorry, make that Yawar is going right after Taiga, as Amar is at least dragging away the rest of Soniqs, and they get Aegis.
Oh, yeah, Amar. Is he out? Oh, what an outplay.
Amar is going to get out. Soniqs, they are bloodlusted there after the Amar Timber Saw. They're going to actually kind of leave Yawar completely alone, and he loses Aegis for that.
Yeah. No, they can't wish for more than that with the... Oh, are they going for Fata?
Maybe. Amar? He's thinking about it. Ooh.
Oh, they did your combo.
Yeah, there it is. Nice combo there from Taiga, and that's what you're looking for, right? That's what you can use Fortune's End for a nice little AoE stun. I was expecting it, honestly, on BZM, but it's just as good as an Amar. This is walking over as he full efficiency here, captures the outpost. But Yuragi, you know, he's nearly getting online here for the Spirit Bear. Basher next for his Bear.
Yeah, he's running into... It's gonna be quite hard this game. Like, I think... maybe it's fine. I was thinking there was too much, like, AoE, like casual AoE damage that would kill this Bear, but unless the Crystal Maiden gets off, like, a nice freezing field, right, I think it should be fine. They do have to, like, use their spells to deal with this.
I think you're still... You're still, you know, coming from the right place there, right? I think, like, especially you take a look at what's in Lelis's quick buy. He is going for the Skleipnir, and almost has enough money for a secondary route already, the Rod of Atos. But eventually, that AoE route, you know, you pair that with your single target Frostbite, you'll do your dual target Searing Chains, and things do get, you know, a little bit spicy for you, I think.
Yeah.
Here, I think he holds one of the only, well, I was going to say one of the only dispels. You got Taiga in the game, right? He's got a couple dispels for you, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So it seems like they might have enough tools to deal with this, but eventually they can just start stacking root on root on roots. And here goes Amar. Hello! Breaking the smoke gank immediately. Yeah. Fatsa can't even catch him here with the Frostbite. Misha. Amar maybe looking to counter engage here as BZM from behind on the prowl. On the prowl, looking to growl, as BZM.
Yeah, it's a very common saying.
Say it all the time, don't you? But the damage is being dealt to the tier 2 top lane instead.
Oh, they're TPing. Rainbow
TPs. Power Ranger TPs. Let's allow scouting from behind. Knows that there's maybe enemies near the outpost, but the tower's already dead here. That was fast.
Yeah, getting a little baited here. They need to be faster if they want to do that.
But Quince bottom, but he surely can't kill Amar solo.
No way.
He was hoping for a different kind of TP there. Soniqs maybe looking now to recapture their jungle as OG will claim the outpost. You can see they're moving carefully here. Soniqs, I should say, they're moving very deliberately, right? Lots of D wards, moving the sentry first, making sure MSS and Fata, you know, the disposable heroes are out in front and not Yawar.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering if they should... Maybe Fata's being a little too greedy here, going for this BKB. I wonder if it would be nice if they had their own gem here. Because you see, like, they're leaving some wards up here.
Right.
Like, and they don't get to push out this lane fully either.
And it's difficult, right? Because BZM has had a gem for quite some time. Who's bought this here? It's Misha. Misha has bought this gem, but what it's allowed them to do is just always have the advantage here. I mean, sentry wards are really cheap. They're 50, right? 50 gold these days, but they do have a limited stock. And in these kinds of games, you do really actually run out of sentries sometimes.
Yeah. And like that ward staying alive up on the hill next to Roche there is... It's a lot of information. It's going to expire soon, but...
So you can see, actually, I didn't know we could see this, but in the shop, right, you click on like a Soniqs hero, and they have no sentries in stock. There's one about to restock in 10 seconds. Compare that to OG, they've got 7 sentries in stock. They've got no problems with this gem. So Soniqs a bit restricted there. So definitely a good idea as Amar We're going to kick off a fight here. Is a little bit too eager to fight. The rest of the team smoked behind him, as there's Hezlau already with the full Gleipnir, revealing that one onto BZM. Will prevent an onslaught. But BZM now with a Blink Dagger and a BKB. Going for a refresher on the Primal Beast.
Yeah, double BKB, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, Soniqs should be so strong right here now, though. I feel like they should fight.
Quinn has Ags.
Yeah.
So look out for these remnants here. He's going to have a total of 5 spirits now. And of course, he move a bit more swiftly to his command, and even swifter now with that Bottled Haster in. But the real hero I think we haven't talked about for a while is Yawar. He's finally kind of, you know, at least shadowing his team a little bit more with his farming patterns. Maybe the other way around, with the team shadowing him. But a full Eye of Scotty now for him on top of this Manta. This going into the BKB next.
Yeah. No, it's level 18 too. Level 3 morph. Super strong. Yeah, I really want Soniqs to like, yeah, try to go here. Try to find some kills. Playing a little too timid, but maybe Javar is calling that he really wants BKB or something. But oh, it's an early Roche spawn though, so they're gonna have no choice.
Yeah, Roche spawning in 10 seconds here. Second to Roche this one. That's a lot of Axe and Shard.
Let's see. Okay, how do they do this? They're right on top of a ward. Yeah, Fata.
And there's the jump immediately onto Fata. Arrow is going to be shrugged off there by the BKB of BZM. He's big, angry, yellow, glowing, and stomping around the fight.
This is fine though. He has buyback.
BKB and Dean and Quinn with the Haster inactive run around in the fights. There's going to be the D ward at the very least.
Yeah, they better not back off from this ward. They better fight there.
Looks like Soniqs, they will disengage for now. They will not oblige here. Roche is alive. That was BKB used, though, for OG, and now Quinn's going to go and scout in the pit, and now he knows Roshan is up. OG, they're going to have access to that same information here in just a couple of seconds. But an opening, perhaps, here, right? No BKB for the Primal.
Yeah. How long? It's still 50 seconds, quite a while. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can't run in and hit the Roche, but...
And now Quinn's going to go and scout in the pit, and now he knows Roshan is up. OG, they're going to have access to that same information here in just a couple of seconds. An opening, perhaps, here, right? No BKB for the Primal.
Yeah. How long? It's still 50 seconds, quite a while. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can't run in and hit the Roche, but you can like kind of posture and try to force a fight.
Mistake, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think they should be farming now. I mean, they can take the outpost, that's fine, but they should be looking for a fight there.
Sus as well. He's been sitting on this 9-second BKB, maybe itching for a fight. Farms back his full phase boots and 700 in for the Basher up next.
Okay.
He's going to make a little bit of a jump. MSS as well. They're going to get him out of the ice path. Leslau needed to do a little bit more damage. All the Gleipnir's a bit late though, so he did get a 4-staff up to the high ground and now dispelled by the Oracle. But your Yawar's in on this fight and Quinn pops BKB. Not really finding much use of it though.
No.
Maybe advantage swinging back here for OG.
Yeah. I mean, there's still 7k gold down, right? But everyone is farming, so they're definitely not feeling bad here at all. I feel like if they casted their spells better, they're like, he was dead. But I'm not sure. I didn't catch it from the get-go.
Yeah. We'll see, though.
I missed something.
Right now, they're posturing over this Roche, as you say. Both teams kind of holding their high ground, holding their ward cliffs. 7k, the net worth lead here for Soniqs, but that's Yawar kind of showing up to his first fight a bit more casually, right? He's like making a cameo, a celebrity appearance here in the team fight, not really committing too hard. You can tell the rest of the Soniqs really eager to fight, and so are OG. They're going to smoke.
Yeah, no BKB on Quinn.
But they're holding this ward spot here, and Quinn catches a glimpse, and he doesn't like what he sees. He's out of there. There's going to be a Scythe device revealed onto Lelis. Amar's in now. Good damage on that Whirling Death, and BZM grabs the Marcy and will pulverize her into the ground. That's
Mojo
BKB
has
used
buyback.
there. And yeah, MSS with buyback. But OG, they've claimed the ward cliff. That means they have a little bit of an advantage here. And the Bears into the pit. They're starting up the Roche. BZM in position to break smokes here. Yawar in the fight here, ready to go with his own BKB. There's the buyback. They hold the outpost as well for Sonic, so we'll be back here momentarily. They've already dispatched Ablelas. He's dead. Amar makes the jump onto him. There's a bash as well onto the Ember Spirit, but no immediate follow-up. Or there is actually the Pulverize. No BKB, but nothing to cancel BZM quite yet. Double BKB now as in they go. Quinn trying to do what he can here as BZM finds himself rooted despite the Lotus Orb. There's going to be a couple of buybacks, though, out from Taiga at least, as Amar is going to be able to recover the gem. That's a Mars Scythe device here, by the way.
Yep.
A ward on the cliff here for Soniqs, but they're not feeling confident in fighting. Now, without their BKBs, they're going to lose their ward, and Roche falling faster to OG.
Yeah. No, and Quinn has no spirit back, right? So they can't even... No, he does.
He does. He has one, but he's all out of remnants here.
Yeah.
Doesn't have another
so they're
5
not
more
even
seconds.
poking. Okay. Now they're, as you said, the Scythe device, they're scared. Okay. Letting the Roche go.
On the Roche go, and a big jump onto Lelos, who does not have buyback, did not get to activate his BKB either by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Look at that 2,000 damage nearly done in a single second. Great ice path out from Misha, but BZM holding position there where all those trees are cut down now, breaking smokes and wasting no time as OG to blow up that Morana. Well played. And that's kind of what I was getting at here. It does feel like Soniqs don't have like a really great frontliner to like give them vision in these fights, right?
No, I mean, with the Scythe, it makes it harder, but I don't think that's right. I think the Ember for a long time was giving fine vision. And like whenever they... Yeah, and whenever they see something, like the Marcy has a BKB for like 10 minutes. Like they had chances to just go. Oh. So yeah, so I mean, there's still 7k gold up. Like it's a very even game at this point.
Now that Scythe makes things more difficult, right, for Ember to be jumping around. Quinn doesn't really have full confidence as he did before. I think for the first time. I mean, it's still an 8k net worth lead, but it doesn't really feel like that as Amar is going to dry out the river here.
Yeah.
He might be the target of a smoke play. Yawar looking to make the jump. It's actually going to be from MSS first as he is caught by the glaive here, but a quick dispel. Arrow catches the bear.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower
Too
is
much
under
action here.
attack.
It's a regen rune, not worth dying over, and not even worth picking up, says Yawar. Quick deny there, but a line drawn on the map. I think that's drawn
That's
at
the smoke.
Aquamarine.
Yeah, smoke line.
Misha leading the boys here across the river. They are not even going to use any spells here on the creep wave, so really trying to sneak on through. And a Radiant scan as well here on the high ground. Ward is set up, though, just in time to scout this one from happening. But it's going to be Fata caught by the Scythe device. BZM is all in with the Pulverize, but Amar's falling low, and Yawar's in with the BKB. Oh, the false promise at the last second for Amar. He's got 2 HP. Taiga got that false promise out on, and he's going to come out full HP. Taiga looks like he's going to die as a result, as Yuragi sinks the bear here onto MSS. Down he will go. BKB's now expiring. Quincy Crew, I mean, Soniqs not too eager to continue fighting.
No, Leslau got Amar in the back, yeah.
He did get through Amar. Unbelievable with all that regen. Still not enough. And now actually a misread at Soniqs going back on in. Yawar, though, in trouble. The Mantisile isn't going to save him. And the shift wasn't enough there. He's dead for 78. Has buyback. Quinn and Leslau 2v2 in here versus Yuragi and BZM. Leslau able to at least outlast the first bear. But here comes the second now. Soniqs looking to disengage. BZM not committing too hard on that onslaught. And it's going to be OG. I think they're going to be, I don't know, actually. They hold on to Aegis. Who's happier with this fight?
I mean, I think Soniqs right now, they should be decently happy. They got the gem, and like the fight was kind of even in kills, right? I just think Yawar got a little impatient there. Like they have more time to wait, and let the Ember just slowly whittle them down there. Like there's no way this Lone Druid is running out.
Well, I'd love to see a replay of that fight as well here while we're paused, as we'll go in and at least check our items. Bear, of course, yeah, there's Basher and full AC now, but only 4 stacks, 2 kills there with Bear for the Desolator. But a Refresher, is that already completed? I think he's missing a Perseverance, but almost has enough gold to almost a double BKB then for BZM in these fights. But yeah, big net worth shift there is going to be on that Gem of True Sight. But a good fight, and again, I'm shocked actually that Amar still dies. Nice job by Lelos chasing him down to guarantee the kill, but with almost max your armor stacks up, as well as that false promise doubling his healing. Wow, that was a big kill there for him. Literal 2 HP save as well.
Yeah.
Hard to cut that any closer. Doing the Oracle players proud here. BZM was hoping for a Pulverize, but Quinn's a bit too fast there. On the Remnant down. He's not a Remnant, though. That's the thing here on this Ember Spirit. He's basically using everything he has here, exiting these fights with 0 Remnants and almost 0 mana.
Yeah, but you can see how the teams are playing, right? Like, obviously OG have Aegis now, but they're playing like the team that's ahead.
BZM. Okay, no BKB, but he had at least the rune there, the illusion rune to dispel his first Searing Chains or Frostbite.
Yeah, he also has the talent, so he can dispel it with Uproar.
True. Another Uproar, and now he can refresh an Uproar twice, or likely BKB twice, of course.
Yeah.
Continue roaring as there's a singular Uproar. OG, though, have respawned. They've revived and moving back into the map. So they continue to farm up and to try and close the net worth lead here a little bit. Soniqs, though, they are actually making use of this capture gem. Looks like MSS is going to be the one to hold on to this. So that'll help a little bit with their vision problems. But right now, they've got bear problems. So you're doing a quick little spin there while he's stunned up and dispelled. MSS did go in, but he didn't get off the BKB, and now he's being pulverized by BZM on his first BKB. He's got to refresh for a second one. Fata with the freezing field in the back, as there's going to be the second, the refresh. Oh, and the follow-up onto Lelis. They didn't quite expect him. Lelis again didn't get off that BKB, like you're saying. False promise again for Bear. 89 HP here, and he'll come out decently healthy.
No, OG are just simply outplaying them here. Nothing else to say there.
Lelis just surprised by, that was the reveal, right, on Refresher for the Primal Beast. And even though it's already got a low cooldown, 24-second cooldown, OS Frog, some would say, well, you know, basically 0 with Refresher.
I wonder if they can just go high ground here, keep healing the bear. Okay, false promise still.
False promise,
40
couple
seconds.
of roots. We got a Lotus. There's plenty of heals. Taiga slightly limited by mana. Oh, Taiga as well, actually. He's gone for the Reigns of Destiny. He's built an Acceptor. Okay, we saw this in LCQs when Thompson built it for a mid lane Oracle. Didn't really get to see it used much here, but now, a different story here for OG.
Yeah.
Gonna make it rain.
Look at those Raxes, they're just dying.
This bear, pretty ridiculous. What is that, 5-6 hits there. Can't really reflect the spell onto it. Yuragi, the bear, getting dispelled. 200 HP, still alive. And he's going to heal a bit more.
Now their gold lead is completely even, and it just feels like OG are in complete control of this game.
Why is it you think that Taiga's decided to build the Acceptor here?
Why? What else could he buy? He could try to go for like an Octarine or something, or perhaps
a Lotus, maybe?
Lotus.
Lotus Bling.
Yeah, then maybe Axe is better. If they're trying to focus this bear or whatever, just plop it down. It's just another teamfight spell, really.
Okay, a little bit more teamfight. Is Yuragi the bear being smoke ganked? They're going to open up now onto it. Taiga at the ready to dispel it. As false promise, we'll use it for the bears. BZM's in. He's actually caught Lelis yet again. Lelis hexed up now by Amar. Didn't get to BKB. Dead again. However, the fight looking more difficult this time for OG as Yawar and Quinn have bursted right through Taiga. Now that false promise was used on bear, they take down the lone druid himself. BZM trying to escape is going to be cut down as Yawar with 2 kills. Soniqs executed on that fight nearly perfectly.
Yeah, finally we get to see, because this Morphling has been so farmed the whole game, like, and the Marcy has had like the items you don't need more than a BKB, right? So finally we get to see them like shoot through some OG heroes there.
That's exactly what they were looking for, and OG, I mean, they've been shutting down the Mirana out of this fight, out of this game. It's felt like for the past 2 or 3 team fights, they do the same here, but uh-oh. No one got on top of this Ember, no one got on top of this Morph, or even Marcy, and they're just all in with BKBs, and...
No, so just my feelings about this game is that what happened now could have happened like 10 minutes ago.
Right.
Like, I don't know why the fights were so complicated for them, but yeah. See what they do from this. If they, it seems like they're going back to farm.
Yeah, they're gonna go and take a chill pill. Roshan number 3 may respawn as soon as in 20 seconds. So a bit of a stressful fight for OG to lose, and just like that, man, that worth lead back up to 8K in favor of Soniqs.
Yeah, and now like the important items for especially the supports are gonna come. Like Marcy is very close to Basher, which she's always going for the Oracle, right? And with the Basher, he might not even get any spells off. Might get bashed before he even pops Ghost Scepter, to be honest.
I think another crucial item here, Fata, he's deviated. You didn't want him to build BKB. You know, he agreed. He's reconsidered and actually has a full Wraith Pact here now on the CM. Yeah,
I clicked that. He did that earlier. I mean, everything, like, it was kind of weird. Like, he had a Vlad's and... Yeah, but right now he should be feeling good because everything is complete.
It's a very long rush, though, 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
But OG don't know, right?
Yeah, they don't know. They think maybe that they're in the pit. Now the scan's going to end, so maybe they know they've retreated, but they have to go forward. And Yawar, he's in. The Scythe device instantly onto him. They need a refresh, and they have it. Amar with the kill. They still have another pulverize. MSS is dead. There's going to be the second pulverize, this time reserved for Quinn, as he's trying to escape. Does find himself bashed, gets off the BKB, avoids the Ice Path, and will Remnant away to safety. But OG chasing for more. Amar, he had another Scythe in a second. One less second, he would have had another one and maybe a kill there onto Quinn. Yeah. But he gets away safely.
Well, that's huge. A little greedy by Amar, not Amar, sorry, by Yawar, not to pop BKB immediately there. And yeah, he gets punished. Like
and I think-
he even pops a refresher on Primal here.
They're gonna be, or sorry, pumping back immediately. Arrow does catch Bear.
Yeah, they
Okay.
don't know about the Roche, right? Like both teams think it can be up any second here.
Absolutely, plenty of dispels. So quick, another little hex there. I think for the latter half of this game, Leslau spent more time as Pig than Morana.
Yep.
It's been really rough for him. Is it DD on that spawn bottom? BZM, he's gonna check. All right. Get up into the model for him. Not sure how much right-clicking he's doing, but not a bad room to have all the same.
I mean, it's good that they steal it away from Yawar.
Definitely, especially after the buyback. Just moving around in these fights. DD active. OG gonna hold their own position here. As it's Soniqs who will smoke up. Amar jumping right into enemy heroes. Actually blinks back.
Oh, Yawar pops BKB.
He blinks back. I think he blinks metaphorically and pops BKB. I don't even know if OG know about it, but they're in now. Onto Fata, the counter initiation, as Quinn going on in. BCM refreshes as well, as there's going to be the onslaught back. Another buyback as Fata instantly trying to get back into this fight, but Quinn, he's going to go ahead and Remnant back. OG, they're forcing out all the buybacks here from Soniqs, just seemingly one by one.
Yeah, and no BKB on Quinn anymore, and he used refresher. So like they basically used everything they have. I don't know if they can contest this Roche.
Lots of utility used, and yeah, he did refresh. He's already back down to one remnant. You get all 5 of them back. OG, they'd be very happy to see Roche respawn right now, and well, maybe they'll still be happy that it's up here in the next 20 seconds, but because in that amount of time, there won't be another BKB for Quinn, and there'll only be another remnant or 2 here max.
Yeah, at least Yawar's cooling down. He needs 35 more seconds here. Amar is ready though. They're ready to burst someone with this Blink Hex.
He's on the cliff here, ready to make a jump. The Bear, 10 stacks of the Deso damage. So he's gonna see a ward there.
Yeah, and we have to remember, at this point, Soniqs don't know. Like, Roche might be dying right now. Like, they have no clue what's going on.
Oh, and OG, they see Roche up, and they're actually gonna smoke. Where are they gonna hold, though? That's the question. For now, they're just kind of moving around in the river, as they'll see Quinn toss a remnant and now an arrow into the
Now
pit.
they know.
Now they know that Roche is up, but they know that at least OG's not actively doing it, so they're going to retreat a bit further here, trying to hold at least around their own ward. But here goes OG
Mojo.
once again in onto MSS. He's going to hit by the Ice Path, the Macropyre. He's dead, but has buyback instantly. But Yuragi, look how deep he is. He needs a false promise. He's not going to get one. And now BZM doing what he can in this fight. He's going to pop his BKB. Quinn giving chase, though, as they will not be able to take him down. He refreshes and onslaughts away. MSS on the buyback, pushed back by the Havoc Hammer. But it's Lelis who's diving now onto Taiga, forces the ulti onto himself. Yawar, though, dealing quite a number here. I'd be surprised this time, Pi, if Taiga makes it out of the False Promise alive. Reigns of Destiny or not, he will fall. Buybacks forced out a plenty here as Yuragi's bought back, MSS has bought back, Misha's bought back. But it's Soniqs who, they just dare to move into the pit.
Okay, so, yeah, it's no BKBs on anyone, correct? Buyback on Taiga too. They want to fight this.
No buybacks on anyone. Quinn
No
does not
buybacks, no
buyback by 1,000
BKBs,
gold.
this is gonna be it.
This is it here. Level 25 talent, though, taken for Ember, so he does have double sleight of fist here. Refresher in 36 seconds. Out of remnants, though. The buybacks are quite limited, but it's OG. They're just doing it passively here with Bear, as well as with that Chakram. It's going down here. Leslau doing what he can here. Oh, but he's going to find himself stunned as Soniqs just kind of watching him for now as he goes on in. Amar, though, snatching the Aegis, and now Chaos in the pit as Quinn pulverized and killed. Does not have buyback. Lelis as well is killed. Does have the buyback at least, but MSS, he's being chased now by OG. He's the target, and BZM's got him here with the uproar. MSS trying his best to escape, but can't run from the Primal. The onslaught not quite on the mark. MSS is very fast here, actually, but he's just not going to be able to escape. That's going to be his dieback, and OG, they're going to be the ones that claim that Roche Aegis into the hands of Amar.
Ooh, they might be able to finish the game here. There's no buyback on the Marcy, no buyback on the Quinn. Yeah, I don't know how they stop this.
I don't know if they can either, Pi. Yuragi straight onto the tier 4 towers.
Yeah, he's going to have 2 bears even. Like, I don't know what you do here.
It's looking real hard at this stage now. Fortify is out, but that's the only one Soniqs have right now. Another one for 5 minutes, and I'm not sure this game's gonna end up going that long here. It's one tier 4 tower swiftly cleaved through there by Yuragi. Leslau has BKB this time as Yuragi's in. Or sorry, let me make that Yawar. He's trying to get through Taiga, but he's found himself bashed. Does get away from away, but now hexed up by Amar. And the double Chakram. He nukes down, dead for 2 minutes. No buyback for him. OG focusing now onto Fata. He's gonna go down. BZM blinking after Leslau, but they've been scattered and routed back into the fountain. Thrown, falling, and OG, they're gonna pick up game number 2 versus Soniqs.
Wow. A very nice game by OG. Struggling in lanes just like game 1, like struggling even more, right? They were down, what, 15, what, they were 18-3 kill score at like, what, 14 minutes or something?
Yeah.
Like they were, yeah, it was looking ridiculous. And then, like Soniqs didn't let up, right? I think they got up to like a 10k lead quite early on.
Yeah, and I think it's just OG fighting their way back in this game, right?
No, for sure. No, they were down a lot of gold like early on, but they